Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day, or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by This is Paola Athletics. On your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
Welcome to Senior Night, the time where we honor those who have dedicated their time in their high school careers as they move on into the next chapters of their lives. Like myself, it's an emotional time as they will play their last two home games in the Panther Dome for the 2023-24 season, as I will be calling my last two games as a Paola Panther on the 2023-24 basketball season. And welcome to Panther basketball here on Paola Sports Live. And as always, our coverage of Panther basketball is presented to you by Go Brawley Internet. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Go Brawley Internet. It just works. Hi, everyone. Alongside my camerawoman, Bailey Freeman, I'm Brendan Bullen, and I'd like to thank everyone for tuning in tonight, as we will have our senior night ceremony that will begin after the conclusion of the girls game here on this broadcast. And I'm happy that y'all are along for the ride. And speaking of a wild ride here, Louisburg has been quite on the roller coaster ride, and this Lady Wildcats team is looking to get a rebound game here as we roll into our pregame show. Our pregame show is sponsored by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both, with offices throughout the area and online at elliottInsuranceGroup.com. Now, after the Wildcats, their first meeting with this Lady Panther squad, they would lose 3 of their last 4 games. The only win being against the Lady Chieftains, 40-39, and that was on the 6th of February. They dropped to the Frontier League runners Ottawa, who eventually won the league, so congratulations to them and Eudora, while scraping out a 6-point loss against Spring Hill. But in that Eudora game last week, they went on a 9-2. Eudora went on a 9-2 run to end the quarter, and then after the first quarter would be 13-6, and then that was after a 4-4 tie for most of that first quarter. And then in the second quarter, Eudora would put up an 11-5 run, as it would put Eudora up 24-11 at the half. And then Louisburg, they would draw within 6. They've done such a good job this year of staying in games and making teams work for that win, and they did just that. They would draw within 6, but they just couldn't finish the job as they fell 38-30. However, a win tonight would keep themselves a date against the Cyclones. At the moment, there are plenty of spots up for grabs as we take a look at the bracket here, as I'm going to show away our pregame sponsor graphic there. As you can see right there, for the Lady Wildcats, Tonganoxie and El Dorado they are most likely knocked out of this playoffs unless Rock Creek defeats Rossville and Tonganoxie beats the Frontier League champion Ottawa Cyclones. So if you're a Tonganoxie fan, you better be rooting for Rossville as your only hope for playoff berth. And as for the Wildcats, they have themselves a date right now with the Ottawa Cyclones. And if you're a Paola Panther fan, it's not the situation you want to be in, as if it ended today, you'd be playing Bishop Miege in Roland Park, and that's definitely not one of the teams you want to face, as the Bishop Miege squad has been really good this season. Although you don't want to see Fort Scott either, you've already seen them in the first part of the season, and you could have come out with a win, but just a lot of things happened at the wrong time for them to lose momentum in that game. And then speaking of wins, if we're going to talk about our Lady Panthers, they did just that on Friday night, defeating the Lady Chieftains 47-30. And I mean, the first quarter, it was definitely not the quarter you would want out of your team. But then in the second quarter, they ended on a little momentum. They had I believe, a 9-0 run. They were down 10 in the first quarter. And then they collected a lot of momentum to be only down 17-16 at the half. And as a Paola fan, you know these ladies love to claw back into games and love to just show bursts of momentum and energy, and they did just that. They went on a 13-0 run, which frustrated the Chieftains. They called 2 timeouts within that span. And a furious Coach Loomis and the Lady Chieftains couldn't pull together, as, like I mentioned, Paola would come out with a win 47-30, and they knocked off the Chieftains. As of now, like I mentioned, the Chieftains are fans of Rock Creek to beat Rossville, and with the win over the Lady Cyclones with limited depth, although there's been rumors that a couple starters are going to be actually in tonight for the Lady Chieftains. So like I mentioned, Mariah Herrera and Emerson Maslak is questionable with an ankle injury, and she is expecting to play, so the Chieftains need all the pieces they can get if they want to take down the league title winner in the Lady Cyclones. But Paola, you don't like I mentioned, you don't like where you're at now, but with a good win here against this Lady Wildcats team, which they are capable of. I'll talk about that last game on our next break here. And if with the Chanute loss, you can advance possibly 2 spots, and you'd either see Ottawa or Coach McIntosh's squad in Wamego. And so if you're Paola, you have to win tonight in order to move ahead maybe 1 or 2 spots, depending on that point differential against the Lady Wildcats, because you tie the series at 1 apiece. Depending on that point differential is how much you would move up in that. And with the Chanute loss, it'd be even tougher. So we'll step aside here momentarily for just a quick 30 seconds. When we come back, we'll talk about that last meeting and keys to the game. You're watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back to Paola Sports Live and our Elliott Insurance Group pregame show. The last time these two faced off, it was very contested the whole game, but the Panthers, you had Pitzer and Wicker foul out in the second half. Pitzer had 3 fouls in the first quarter. So kind of one of my keys is be disciplined as you were against the Lady Chieftains. And as for Louisburg, as simple as it sounds, just stay in the game and don't make any dumb mistakes and stay calm. We're going to turn it over to our PA announcer for starting lineups.
making the decisions unofficial and exercising self-control to reflect positive yourself, your school, and your hometown. Remember tonight that sportsmanship is good citizenship in action. It is now time to meet tonight's starting lineups in alternating order. Beginning first with the guests on the scoreboard, the Wildcats from Louisburg High School. Starting at point guard is a 5'5" junior, number 1, Jillian Asher. The guard of the Panthers, a 5'5" senior, number 0, Hazel Paola. The fourth guard is a 5'11" junior, number 3. That guard for the Panthers, a 5'8" senior, number 3, Justin. Fourth for Louisburg is a 5'10" junior, number 12, Saber Brugan. One for the Panthers, a 5'9" junior, number 5, Paola Wicker. One for the Wildcats, a 5'7" junior, number 21, Shadow Whiting. At the other spot for the Panthers, a 5'8" sophomore, number 12, Amanda Pitzer. At the other spot for Louisburg, a 5'7" junior, number 22, Samantha Lane. And at the other spot for the Panthers, a 5'9" junior, number 15, Abby Edgar.
That's going to be our starting lineups, and this will bring us into our opening tip, and our opening tip-off is presented to you by Miami Lumber, servicing Miami County since 1983. Located at 1014 North Pearl Street in Paola, open Monday through Friday 7 to 5 and Saturdays 8 to 3. Miami Lumber, your homegrown home improvement store. Like us on Facebook. So it's a very kind gesture, as we haven't seen Hazel Downham in uniform in close to 2 months. But now, since it is senior night, she is getting an honorable odd, as I believe she will get they will call a timeout. And Hazel Downham will check out for the last time as a Lady Panther. And Audra Downham, her sister, to check back in. And what an emotional, definitely emotional ceremony, event here. As, shoot, I about teared up there. Amanda Pitzer on the run. That won't go. It'll fall out of bounds. We'll say last touched. The last touched by Saber Brugan, the 5'10" junior. And as we take a look at our starting lineups, the only change here is that not in the starting lineup is Zaylee Melton. It's going to be actually Jillian Asher back into the starting 5. And as we go back to the Paola girls, the normal starting 5 is now back out there. Fuller, Wicker, Ediger, Audra Downham, and Amanda Pitzer. And speaking of Downham and Pitzer, both of them in double-digit figures last time against the Lady Chieftains in that 47-30 victory, as Audra Downham led the team with 13 points and Amanda Pitzer with 12. It'll stay with the Lady Wildcats here. Paola in the last meeting against Louisburg, it's definitely one that they don't want to remember, as they shot 27% from the field. A little floater inside for Asher won't go, and it's going to be a foul called on the Lady Wildcats. They're going to give this one to Saber Brugan. Here come the Lady Panthers the other way. Here's Pitzer. Gets it right side. Ediger finds Wicker down low. She'll be blocked down low by Kuhlman. Jump ball is called, and it's going to go the other way with the Lady Wildcats. So this Lady Wildcats team in their last meeting, 42-38 victory. And like I mentioned, Paola had 2 of their starters foul out. Louisburg had 1. I got to keep up to date with my stats there, apologies. Coleman, long throw up for Whiting. Corner 3 will not go in the favor of Ashlyn Kuhlman. So here comes Audra Downham. Look at her dribble through. 2 defenders. Pitzer fakes up top, driving floater in, blocked. Wicker's shot also blocked. Now Wicker steals it back, and a foul is going to be called. We're gonna wait to see who they call this one on. It's actually going to be on Sabra Brugan. So, or nope, they're actually, correction, not on Brugan. It's going to be on Shyler Whiting, the 5'7" junior. So here's the Lady Panthers to play on here. Left side, Fuller. Got Pitzer thought about the 3. She'll still survey her options here. Takes her dribble now. Finds Wicker down low. Post move. Blocked underneath by Kuhlman. And rebounded by Samantha Lane. Here's Asher. Kick right side Lane. Brugan down low. Kick out. Samantha Lane for 3. She gets that one. Samantha Lane, the 5'7" junior, gets the first basket of the game. And a foul is going to be called underneath. That's going to be on Jillian Asher for a hold. So Louisburg already has picked up 3 fouls. So with 2.5 minutes in, if you're going to get in the double bonus here, if you're Paola, you'd be in a great spot, as Louisburg will get the trap and Panthers will move quickly across the floor. Long throw, and Pitzer can't get it to Ediger. It'll go off her foot. It's going to go with the Lady Wildcats the other way. Coleman, quick 3. The second straight basket for the Lady Wildcats. It's a Coleman 3. They were triple teaming Downham on the other end there. Ediger can try to respond. Splash! Abby Ediger answers right back. And Paola just now down 3. And this game's already competitive. Here's Asher, right side. Panthers chilling in the 2-3. Trying to drive in is Brugan off the glass on the left side. Rebounded Pitzer, trying to find Downham on the breakaway. And is just over her head. And it's the 3rd turnover for the Lady Panthers as Pitzer to go to the bench, and she'll be replaced by Yasmin Rutledge. And Rutledge hit the lone 3 against the Lady Chieftains. Normally you'd see them make a bit more, but I think it was more conservative that they went inside and attacked the Chieftains. And then in for the Lady Wildcats, Morgan Latham, the 5'11" sophomore, to check in. And off an initial deflection. And an and one is going to be given to... It's going to be given to Shyler Whiting. And a foul is going to be called on Jocelyn Fuller. It's her first. So an and one now. Going to be given to Shyler Whiting. And here she is. Can't get the free throw. Rebounded by Brylan Wicker. Here's Fuller driving in, blocked underneath by Kuhlman. That's going to be in the hands of Shyler Whiting. Picks up her dribble here. Kick out. Kuhlman, deep 3. Gets it to bank in. It's going to be the second 3 for Ashlyn Kuhlman. Here's Fuller left side. Up top for Rutledge. Fuller wanting to drive in, thought about it, and Ediger lost control of that one. It'll be stolen away by Whiting. And now here she is, deep 3. Can't get that to go. Audra Downham with the board, and she's going to try and get a quick transition basket. Lobs it into Rutledge. Step back, two-pointer. Banks it in. Yasmin Rutledge scored a 3 last game. Gets a 2 to put Paola right back in the mix. Only down 6 here. Left side, Kuhlman. Swing over to Lane. Dumps it down for Whiting. Fade away inside, won't go. Ediger with the rebound here. Fuller now to Audra Downham. Surveys and calls the offense here. Ediger. See the initial push there, and Wicker double teamed there and stolen away by Shyler Whiting. Gets it off to Samantha Lane. It's back to Whiting. Tries to dump it down underneath to Morgan Latham, but some nice defense there underneath by the Lady Panthers to force a turnover there. The first for the Lady Wildcats. And Ellie Smale to check in. She'll replace Brylan Wicker. Kind of give Paola a new identity. And Smale overthrew the inbound there. However, Panthers will get it back here. Here's Smale, just dumps it off to Downham. She'll be met by Zaylee Melton. Here's Downham now. Trying to throw it up there, and she'll be fouled there, and she'll get 2 shots at the line here. It's going to be on, it'll be Morgan Latham. It's her first. Here's the first free throw from Downham. Flawless. Downham, one of the more consistent free throw shooters, and a fun fact about Hazel is she finished her high school career this season with a perfect free throw percentage, as the second one did not go for Audra there. And speaking of Hazel, after the conclusion, actually during the second quarter of the boys game, we'll have her and Jocelyn Fuller for our senior spotlight, as we'll talk to both of them about their career and what's next for them. So stay tuned for that during the second quarter of the boys game. And then boys will have Tristan Katzer and and we got a wedged ball there as Allison Brown, who we saw her take a lot of threes in the first meeting with them. She manages to get the ball wedged, and look at this. Hoyt Hoffine, the 6'8 sophomore, comes in and saves the day. So nice of Hoyt to just randomly show up there and save the day there on senior night. And an interesting, and Smale, Downham was feeling the pressure there, and Smale tried to feed the needle there, and they talked it over there. And Brylan Wicker to check out Ellie Smale here. Pitts are still on the bench. Mobley talking things out with Coach Roth. Brown trying to find Stowe inside. Kick out Melton. Deep 2 won't go. Rebound, and now Lane tries a 3 over the mark there. Rebounded by Brylan Wicker. That was Morgan Latham with that 3-point attempt, the second one. Here's Rutledge. Saw the runs from Downham, and now we'll get it to Ediger. Here's Downham. Underneath, Brylan Wicker. Made Stowe's miss. The second time is a charm, as she'll get Stowe's for the foul. And it's going to be her first and the 5th, so the Panthers now in the bonus here with minute 15 to go in this first quarter. Wicker's first free throw can't go. And Pitzer to check in for Jocelyn Fuller, and Samantha Lane to go to the bench for the Lady Wildcats. And Wicker can't get the second one to go. Look at Audra Downham. Jump ball is called, though. It's going to go the other way. Coach Butler loves the intensity there, but most of the fans of the room thought that there was supposed to be a foul there, as the Panthers are now 1 of 4 at the line so far in this one. Here's Whiting, left side. Down with some nice defense there, up top for Brown. Panthers go man here. Rutledge, nice job to pressure. Adeline Stowe's there to force the turnover as she couldn't get it quite to Allison Brown. Now Paola's in the driver's seat with less than a minute here. Here's Audra Downham. Wicker guarded by Stowe's. Right side, Pitzer. Now back to Wicker. Can't get it to go on Stowe. Second time, she'll be fouled and get 2 shots here. And it's like Louisburg knew. And then the same person to foul Wicker there. Stowe's picks up her second. It's like Louisburg knew that Wicker was so dominant against the Lady Chieftains there. And Ediger checks out, and so does Audra Downham. Smale and Fuller to check back in. The last 40 seconds here. Here's the second free throw from Wicker. Out. Fuller with a nice rebound there. And you knew Jocelyn Fuller just had to score on senior night. Panthers down 2 here. Melton trying to get it to Brown. It's going to be turned over. And Downham and Ediger quickly check in for Rutledge and Ellie Smale, as Fuller thought she was going to be the sub down here, and Panthers will bring pressure here. It'll be Melton to guard Downham and Whiting on Amanda Pitzer. Pitzer will be the one to dribble it over on Whiting. Pitzer losing her dribble there. Had to circus it back here. Downham being guarded by Melton. Quick pass over to Pitzer, trying to get it to Ediger, who pops out. They were not on the same page there, as Paola is going to be forced to turnover here. And now Louisburg has 9.8 seconds to come up with something here. Coach Adrienne Dean barking to Zaylee Melton, the 5'8" sophomore. Down to 5. Brown, deep 2. Can't bake it in. And it'll roll out of bounds as the buzzer sounds, and we end this first quarter with the Panthers down 9-11. Back here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live.
Introducing Fade Strong Barbershop, where style meets tradition.
What's going on, everybody? Mitch Lightfoot here. Super pumped, getting my haircut before my wedding on Saturday. Josh is my guy to go to. Got my haircut by him before my wedding. Got my haircut by him before national championship. Beard, hair, everything. He's the guy to go to. Hit him up. Paola, Kansas, baby. Let's do it.
Fade Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, getting ready to start quarter 2 here from the Panther Dome on senior night. Brendan Bullen alongside my camerawoman Bailey Freeman back here with you to get this second quarter going, where the Panthers, they've been heavily contested by this Lady Wildcats team, but let's see what they draw up in quarter 2 as Downham, a nice cut there. Just can't get it to go, and then Wicker with the rebound, and then they're going to call a travel on Wicker. She was kind of being pushed from behind, but also kind of went down with it, so the referees will call a travel here. And the Lady Wildcats will stay with it here. Kuhlman, Lane, Losey, who just hit that basket there. So Kuhlman, Losey, Lane, Asher, and Madeline Yoder all on the floor for the Lady Wildcats. And for the Lady Panthers, it's Fuller, Wicker, Downham, Pitzer, and Ediger. Wicker's 2 underneath, won't go. Rebounded by Losey. Here's Lane up the floor. Kick out Kuhlman. Madeline Yoder here. And Downham read that perfectly. And here she comes the other way. Gets it to go there. And Audra Downham's first basket of the game is a steal and a breakaway too. And Downham's in such a big part. And now Pitzer, here she comes. Pitzer, little floater there, ties it up there. And 2 straight baskets off 2 straight steals for this Lady Panthers squad. And we're knotted up here at 13. Lane, long throw. Jillian Asher's 3 can't go. Ediger with the rebound there. Up the floor, Pitzer. Tries to find Fuller. Swings, Ediger for the lead. Can't bank it in. Rebounded by Jillian Asher here. There is no seniors on this Louisburg squad, and Samantha Lane turns that one over right to Pitzer for the lead. Yes! Amanda Pitzer. A nice steal there. And the Panthers are on top for the first time in this game. Losey tries to force it up off the hands of Wicker. It'll stay with the Lady Wildcats underneath. And they'll substitute 2 in Melton and Bruggen to check in for Yoder and Kuhlman. So Asher inbounds this one and gets it back here. And a foul is going to be called on the Lady Wildcats. It's going to be on Losey. It's her first and the first foul for either team of this quarter. Pitzer drives right side, baseline floater. Can't go. Melton to get the rebound and almost lost it there. And she'll just give it to Jillian Asher to deal with it. Panthers go to the 2-3. Break down to man. Louisburg just trying to find something off the 2-3. Nice defense from Ediger. Bruggen puts up a shot, won't go. And now Fuller's trapped. Gets it to Pitzer. Here comes Lane. Tries to chuck it away as she felt the pressure coming from behind. And her and Downham weren't on the same page there as Paola forces their 10th turnover in this half. Here's Asher up the floor. Melton kicks down to Losey. Now it's Bruggen. Downham with a nice reach there. Bruggen gets it back underneath. Melton, deep 3, won't go. And Fuller to collect that one. Timeout called by Coach Butler and company. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take 30 seconds for a quick commercial break here on Paola Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here in Paola Sports Live, 4:15 left to go here in this first half of play here from the Panther Dome. Inside of Paola High School, Abby Ediger to throw it in to Audra Downham. Smale left side, thought about a 3. Gets it to Rutledge now. Surveys and dumps it off to Downham here. At Smale driving left side. Up top, Fuller got away from her, and Rutledge collects it back here. This Lady Panther squad been so efficient in these first few minutes of the second half. Fuller takes a three, almost banks it in. He rebounded by McKenna Losey there. And Fuller, I don't think she's made a three all year, nor she's ever attempted one. So nice to see that she'll try to attempt one here on her special night. It was poked away there. Wildcats gain it back. Losey puts up a shot. It did not go, and it was off the hands of the Lady Wildcats. So the Lady Panthers will take this the other way, and substitutions for both teams here as Wicker checks in. For the Lady Panthers, checking Jocelyn Fuller out of the game, and Downham's double teamed here. Needs to find some help quickly. Pass to Ediger gets to her, and she'll dust. Melton, kick out. Smale for three. Oh, almost there. Rebound, Wicker. Too strong off the glass there, and Losey to collect the board for the Lady Wildcats here. 3 minutes to go here. Losey, it's her favorite spot. She connects there. 4 points for her. Second most points behind Ashlyn Kuhlman with 6, both of them being threes in the first quarter. And we're knotted up here at 15. And it's going to go the other way as foul's going to be called on. It's going to be on Ellie Smale for an illegal screen. That's her first, and the first for the Lady Panthers. Lady Panthers have done such a nice job so far in this one to stay disciplined and not let the pressure of the Lady Wildcats affect them and cause them to foul, as they've only had 1 foul to their name. Kuhlman, setback three over the mark there, as Latham tried to tip it back to Jillian Asher, but not the right angle there, so it'll stay with the Lady Panthers here. Downham gets it, calls the offense here. Runs to the left side. Up top, Smale drives right. Now it's to Rutledge. Smale thought about it, three, fakes it, puts it down to Ediger. Now it's back up top for Audra Downham. Dribbles right. Long three for Rutledge, won't go. Ediger gets the board, and Ediger shot won't go. They'll say she traveled. Oh no. And just when you thought the Panthers had another second chance basket that will go in the favor of the Lady Wildcats, they call Ediger for a travel. It's the 11th turnover for this Lady Panthers squad. Louisburg to play on here, and Wicker, it got deflected off her hand, and somehow Losey collected that and put it up. Now Losey tied as the leading scorer for the Lady Wildcats, and he'll put them up 2. The third lead change in this game. Ediger kicks to Downham. Now Smale, left corner three, over the mark. Wicker tips it back to Rutledge here. Rutledge, three of her own, off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Zaylee Melton. As Fuller and Pitzer wait momentarily on the bench. Kuhlman tries to dump it down to Latham. It'll be stolen away by Brylan Wicker. Now here's Downham. Rutledge, Smale thought about the three. Dribbles in. Ediger will drive now. Left baseline. She'll be fouled and get 2 shots at the line. Abby Ediger. And that's going to be a foul called on Ashlyn Kuhlman, the 5'11 junior. It's her first. The second on the Lady Wildcats, and Ediger's first free throw not there. And Rutledge and Smale to check out, and Pitzer and Fuller check in. Melton and Asher to the bench for the Lady Wildcats. Second free throw from Ediger is good. It'll bring the Panthers to within 1. Here's Brown up top. Now to Shyler Whiting. Back to Brown, 35 seconds. Kuhlman has the ball to Brown. Inside Losi. Can't get it to go off the front rim. Rebounded by Latham. Won't go either. Somehow gets it to Losi. She can't get the third shot to go, and now a jump ball's called. Actually, correction, they're going to say it was a foul on the Lady Wildcats for a reach. It's going to be on Latham. It's her second, and the team's third. So now the Panthers have it with 15 seconds here. Downham up the right side, gets the screen from Ediger. Ediger swings it to Fuller, drives left baseline, picks up her dribble, finds Downham. To Ediger for the lead. Off the front of the rim, gets it back. Downham shoots it. Oh my, almost got it to go, but just trickled off the front of the rim. But the Lady Panthers, despite almost taking the lead by 2 here, will still be down at the half by 1. We'll take a quick commercial break and come back for our halftime show presented to you by Farm Bureau Financial Services. Rusty Walters and Paola. Don't go anywhere, folks.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737.
First Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Back here on Paola Sports Live as we now bring you into our halftime show. And as always, our halftime show this season is brought to you by Rusty Walters, Farm Bureau Financial Services in Paola. Rusty and his team have been serving Paola and the surrounding area for more than 20 years. As your hometown agent, Farm Bureau Financial Services has the products to protect you with the service and customer care you've come to expect. Call 913-294-2737 or stop by and see them at 11 South Pearl in Paola. Panthers down 16-17, but definitely a better resulting game than the first time these two teams faced off. Panthers had 16 turnovers, although they have 11 right now. Only reason these turnovers have been happening is due to just miscues of passing, but I'd say the Panthers are doing just fine with the way they're handling the ball and handling the pressure better against this Lady Wildcats squad. And I do feel like already that Louisburg's been winning the rebound battle a ton, but don't count out the Lady Panthers if they've been really getting the rebounds quickly as well. They've been kind of matching the energy of the second and third chance baskets that Paola's been giving them. So I think it's evenly contested in the rebound department. It's just slightly going to be given more of an advantage to Louisburg, I'd say, so far in this first half. And now it's time to give you my numbers that I've written down, starting with turnovers. Panthers, like I mentioned, have 11 turnovers. Louisburg, Lady Wildcats have 8 to start the first half. And then as for free throws, Downa went 1 of 2, Wicker 1 of 4, and Ediger 1 of 2. That brings us to 3 for 8, 38% free throw shooting from the Lady Panthers. And as for the Lady Wildcats, the only free throw was an and 1 from Shyler Whiting, which she missed. So that puts them 0 for 1, or 0%, I could say. So the Lady Wildcats, 0% free throw shooting, and then what's been 100% for them is their scoring, and they've had 2 players tied for the leading scorer between McKenna Losi and Ashlyn Kuhlman with 6 points each. Kuhlman's 6 points come from 2 threes, and Losi's come from 3 deuces. And as for the rest of the Louisburg Wildcats scoring, Shyler Whiting with the 2, could not convert the and 1 there. And then a 3 from Samantha Lane early on in the game. And as for the Lady Panthers, they also have 2 of their players tied as leading scorer between Amanda Pitzer and Abby Ediger with 4 points apiece. Ediger with a 3, and then she made 1 of the 2 free throws, the last free throw attempts for either team towards the end of the game, or end of the half, I should say, excuse me. And Amanda Pitzer with just 2 shots of her own. And then as for the other scorers, Jocelyn Fuller has 2, Brylan Wicker with a single free throw, Audra Downham with 3, and Yasmin Rutledge with a 2. And as for fouls, there's only been really 2 fouls handed out for the Lady Panthers, as Jocelyn Fuller has 1 and Ellie Smale has 1. And as for Louisburg, Asher has 1, Ashley Kuhlman has 1, Brugan has 1, Shyler Whiting has 1, Morgan Latham and Adeline Stowe have 2, and then McKenna Losi has 1 to her name. So Panthers really need to be careful here. I mean, the Wildcats need to be careful here, not with their starters, but with their bench depth, because if some of their bench depth fouls out, then there's not much you can do to work your way around that deficit. As those were the numbers and team stats on my end. We're going to take a quick break and come back to you with keys to the second half, and then we're going to see who wins this thing. So you've been watching the Farm Bureau Financial Halftime Show, presented to you by Rusty Walters, Farm Bureau Financial Services in Paola. Be back here in just a minute or 2 here on Paola Sports Live.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Back here on Paola Sports Live as they quickly started the third quarter just a few seconds early on me, so bringing you back some action here as Lady Wildcats thought they had it for a second, but here comes Audra Downham. The layup not off the mark there. Foul's gonna be called against her though, so Lady Wildcats will get this one back. That's going to be Audra's first of the game, the third total foul for the Panthers as a team in this game. First of the quarter by either team. Here's Brogan. Surveying something, Wicker. Nice defense there. Traveling called on Jillian Asher. The first turnover of this second half will go to the Lady Wildcats. Just one too many steps underneath there from Jillian Asher, and nice defense there from Wicker and Ediger to put together that turnover. Downham being guarded by Asher and Whiting, has to get it to Pitzer. Long throw for Fuller. Drives middle. Pitzer, a 3. Won't go there. Ediger, nice rebound and seal. She'll be blocked. Second chance. Circles out of the rim, and Wicker is going to try and fight for it. Jump ball is called, and the Lady Panthers will stay with it. Panthers had 2 attempts there. Shut down initially, but they'll stay with it off the jump ball. Long throw up for Ediger. Now to Downham. Wicker swings this to Pitzer. Wicker to get it back. Kuhlman, nice defense there. Whiting trying to deflect it back. It goes off the backboard and for Jocelyn Fuller. And they're going to get Pitzer to travel now as she took too big of a step there. So each team now with a turnover, both of them being travels. And now it'll be Lily Melton to inbound this one to Jillian Asher. 3, Asher short of the mark there. Rebounded Whiting over there. Rebounded by Abby Ediger. Panthers played some nice defense there. Hold the Wildcats to the outside shot. Wicker's blocked from behind by Kuhlman. Here comes Pitzer though. Puts it right back. And one. Count the basket for Amanda Pitzer. Pitzer's got 6. And she has a chance to capitalize another one at the line. The foul's going to be called on Kuhlman. It's her 3rd. And Pitzer cannot get that one to fall. Lady Wildcats will stay with it, down 1 now. Lane trying to feed it down, blocked and stolen away by Abby Ediger. Here's Pitzer, feeds inside Wicker. Nice layup underneath. And it's showing signs of last Friday. The Panthers already on a 4-0 run to begin this. Inside 2. Responding there is going to be Sabre Brugan, her first basket. Fuller drives baseline. Ediger swings. Pitzer a 3. Short of the mark. Fuller rebounded and gets 2 shots to the line as she'll be fouled underneath by Shyler Whiting. That's their second foul and the second for the Lady Wildcats. As this is now the 5th different Panther to go to the free throw line in this game. First one off the backboard and off the mark there. Zaylee Melton and McKenna Losi to check in. Whiting and Brugan to check out of the game. Here's the second free throw from Fuller, won't go. Ediger almost circled back around and got it. It was stolen away there. So now the Lady Wildcats will have a shot here. Still down 1. Lane feeds inside to Kuhlman. Over to the other side for Asher, takes a 2, won't go. Losi to get this one. It's short of the mark and rebounded by Abby Ediger. And here come the Lady Panthers on transition. Floater from Pitzer won't go from a long range. Almost steals it from behind on Zaylee Melton. Be Asher to stay with it. Melton to get it back. Coleman almost poked away there by Ediger. Lady Cats stay with it. Losi, Lane, left side. Thought about a 3. She'll survey her options here. And stolen away by Wicker. Was poked by Wicker, stolen away by Jocelyn Fuller. Now the Lady Panthers go back to work here. Wicker trying to post up on Losi. It won't go. Fuller steals it. And Lady Panthers stay with it. Ediger is blocked from behind. Ediger gets the rebound. Ediger thought about a 3, dumps it down. Wicker to go to work now. Her hook won't go. Rebounded by Losi. And a very contested 2 possessions here by both teams. As both teams are mentioning, you have to earn your points the hard way. Asher, open lane, goes up with it. It rolls right in. And Jillian Asher to get her first 2 points, and timeout called by Coach Adrienne Dean and company. It's a full timeout, so we'll take a minute as the Lady Wildcats regain the lead here, 21-20. Be back in just a minute on Paola Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
There are 2 things in your life that you are in total charge of, your attitude and your effort. Let Revive Paola boost both. Revive Paola is your friendly local health bar, making made-to-order drinks to keep you going. They have a ton of options: a smoothie bar, specialty teas, healthy shakes, caffeine-free options, and even some sips for the kids. You can customize your order with delicious and healthy extras. Please be sure to ask about Revive's nutrition coaching. Put some extra pep in your step with Revive Paola.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, 3:45 left to go here in this third quarter of play as Downham's going to aggressively shove off Asher's closely contested defense here. As Panthers will start with possession here after the timeout by Coach Adrienne Dean. Smale trying to post up, but she's going to walk with it. Both teams... Actually, sorry, Paola has 2 turnovers in this half. Louisburg with 3. Losi with it, pressured by Downham and Fuller, now it'll be with Asher. Latham trying to feed it inside to Losi, whose shot wouldn't go. It was blocked from behind, or tipped from behind, I should say. And Smell trying to fight for it back. They're going to call a jump ball, so it'll stay with the Lady Wildcats as Asher checks out. Allison Brown checks in, and she'll throw it in. Surveys. Gets it to Latham off the glass. Rebounded by Ellie Smale. Come the Lady Panthers in transition. Hediger to Rutledge, right side, chucks up a three. She sinks it! Yasmin Rutledge sinks a triple to put the Lady Panthers up 2. And yet another lead change in this game. Occurs with 2:40 to go left in the third quarter. Brown being poked at by Downham, gets it to Latham. Xylee Melton, deep three, can't answer back there. Whiting underneath the rebound. Now Losi, deep two, off the rim. Latham chases it down, and Smale trying to chase down for it, but it'll be Andra Downham to force. I believe that was Latham to step out of bounds, so Paola to come up big here with the ball now. Now you have a chance at another basket, and a hole's going to be called on Shyler Whiting as she wouldn't give Downham any separation here. It's the third foul against Shyler Whiting in this game. And Adrian Dean's going to keep her out there. No need to. And Ediger's just going to heave this to find Pitzer. Now Rutledge. Had open space for a second there. Brown on the skip pass. Pokes it away at it, and she'll force Pitzer to turn it over. So Allison Brown, with the Bulldog mentality there, forces the turnover. And the Lady Cats will go to work here. And Coach Oshel now in the gymnasium here. 2 minutes to go here in the game. And a foul called on the Lady Cats. 2 free throws to come for Shyler Whiting, as the shooting foul is going to be called against Yasmin Rutledge. And it's her first, and the team's second. Whiting already 0 for 1, and sinks her first. The first free throw made by the Lady Cats today. And Whiting, after the 0 for 1 in the first half, goes 2 for 2, and like the PA announcer said, back to a tie ball game at 23. Downham to Pitzer, finds Rutledge, bobbles it for a second, collects it back here. Hands off, Downham, left side is wide open. They're gonna say she traveled there. And Paola, just when they think they have the right play at the right time, it goes not in their favor. Here's Allison Brown with it to Whiting. Minute half to go. Whiting on the left side being guarded by Ediger. Deep throw to Brown on the right side. Now inside to Losi. Kicks out. Whiting, 3. Off the back glass. Rebounded by Latham. And a foul is going to be called for Pitzer on a reach, I believe. Well, going to the basket. I believe they're going to give this to Pitzer for a reach. They will indeed. It's Pitzer's first foul. And the team's third, and a timeout called by Louisburg. It's a 30-second timeout, and we'll take 30 seconds with him for a 30-second commercial break. Knotted up at 23, 1:13 to go in this ball game.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, knotted up at 23, minute 13 to go in this ball game. Brenda Bullen alongside my Kimberwoman Bailey Freeman. And a hold's going to be called against the Panthers. It's going to be on Brylan Wicker. It's her first. So it seems like everybody but Abby Ediger has collected a foul if you've checked into this ball game for the Lady Panthers. Brown. Very unlucky situation there as it bounces off the foot of Losi, and then Brown happened to, trying to avoid it, tapped her hand. So Louisburg, an unlucky turnover there after they gave Paola 2 straight fouls. Downham has to chuck this one as she was pressured there. It finds Ediger underneath, and a hold's going to be called on the Lady Wildcats. So it'll go into the basket. They're going to call this one on McKenna Losi. It's her second, the 4th team foul for the Lady Cats. And Kuhlman to check in for Allison Brown. Be Rutledge to throw it in. To Downham. Tries to go up with the left. She's blocked. And Downham just a bit too much contact there, and it'll send Whiting to the line for 2 shots. It's Downham's second. And Whiting, 2 of 2 at the line, will try to take the lead here. Now here's the first free throw. Sinks it through. Can she go 4-4 in this half? She does. Up to 6. Shyler Whiting, and now Downham has it with 51 seconds. And a foul is going to be called against Whiting. That's her 4th. And Downham will respond with 2 free throws. It'll be Downham to the line for 2 now. Went 1 of 2 in the first half. Sinks the first one. The first points of the second half. And Jillian Asher checks in for Whiting as Whiting will sit for the rest of the quarter. And Audra Downham sinks them both to tie it up. She's up to 5. Rutledge steals that one. She'll hang on to it. Pitzer, 3. Off the side of the rim, rebounded by Losi. Now with to Asher, 35 seconds. Asher met by Rutledge, gets it to Kuhlman, open space. Left side, Xylee Melton the 3. Can't get it to go. Losi's right there to rebound it and put up the basket. Losi up to 8. Panthers have 17 seconds to respond here. Pitzer. Get it to Rutledge. Now to Pitzer, down to 9. Pitzer driving in, floater inside, gets her own rebound, kick out, Downham. They're going to say, Pitzer stepped out of bounds, trying to return the favor there. 3 seconds now. Kuhlman, Rutledge guarding her. Deep 3, won't go. And Louisburg will go into the 4th quarter leading by 2. Be back here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live to finish this thing up. You're watching Panther basketball.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Back here on Paola Sports Live now. Last quarter of play here from the Panther Dome. It's been a close one, folks. Pitzer wide open underneath. She'll be fouled. And 2 shots at the line for Amanda Pitzer. It's going to be 2 shots for Pitzer, like I said, but the foul will be given to number 20. That is Xylee Melton. It's her first. So Pitzer misses the first. Can she put it down by 1? She does. So Pitzer, 1 of 3. 7 points to her name in this one. Panthers go full court pressure here. Asher gets a screen. Left side for Lane. Tipped by Pitzer. A 3 from Coolman. That won't go. Bottled around and rebounded by Downham, but they're going to say she traveled with it. So that'll stay with the Panthers. Downham trying to fight for that rebound. They'll say she walked with it. Asher, left corner 3. Off the rim, rebounded by Fuller, and they're going to say Louisburg pushed off there. She tried to throw it to Downham or somebody. So it's going to be the 3rd foul against Morgan Latham. So the Panthers will have it underneath as Wicker to inbound this one to Audra Downham. Louisburg, you got to be careful. Good amount of players have 3 or 4 fouls, including Whiting, who's on the bench, and Coach Butler to call a full timeout here, and we'll take a full timeout here as well. 7:19 left to go in this last quarter of play here on Paola Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites. Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Back in playing here from the Panther Dome. 7:12 to go. Downham gets the screen from Wicker. Up top, Bettiger for 3. Can't get it to bank in. Rebounded there by Latham. Latham with 4 fouls. One of the 2 Lady Cats alongside Whiting, who's currently on the bench right now with 4 fouls. There is a Lady Cat with 3 fouls. That's Coolman, who is in the game. Lane, a deep 3. Won't go. They're going to say last touch by Downham. It'll stay with the Lady Cats underneath. For Paola, you got to stay composed here. You're just down 1, so any rebound will count. And then if you go to work and get any basket that you so desire, Lane has to get it off quick here. It's Losi. And they're going to say push on Pitzer as Asher was clobbered there. It's going to be the second foul against Amanda Pitzer. Rutledge checks her out. So Rutledge, who only has one foul to her name, checks in. Smart move by Coach Butler to send one of your best defensive players out there. And she instantly pressures that two from Lane there, and Edgar pulls down that board. Downham pushes it up to Rutledge. Long throw to Edgar. Dumps it down, Wicker. She's doubled underneath. Hook blocked by Kuhlman. And Asher will get it here. Asher sees room, takes the two from the free throw range and gets it there. 4 points in this half for Jillian Asher. And now Paola's lead, I mean Louisburg's lead is now up to 3. Rutledge to tie. Can't bank it in. Wicker rebounds, and she'll be fouled by Losi. And that's Losi's third. And it'll be Wicker for 2 shots here. She went 1 of 4 in the first half. Let's see if Wicker can now bring it down to just 1 point. Sinks the first one. Ellie Smale checks in for Jocelyn Fuller, and Losi to be checked out, and it'll be Sabre Brugan to check in. Only 2 points to her name today. She was one of the leading scorers last time these two teams played, and Wicker can't get the second one to go, but now still a 1 possession game here. Paola just get a quick stop here. And Rutledge does just that as she forces a turnover there. Poked it away from the Lady Cats, and now if you're Paola, you're somewhat in the driver's seat here if you can make a basket. 5.5 to go. Downham driving middle. Rutledge deep shot off the backboard. Who they just say last touched by? They're going to say last touched by Louisburg. It'll stay with the Lady Panthers on their bench. And Wicker to check out. Jocelyn Fuller checks back in. Actually, yep, I was right. Fuller checks in. And Edgar to throw it in for Downham. Edgar gives her a screen. Edgar gets it back and loses it here. It's stolen away by the Lady Cats. Kuhlman, long throw to Lane. And that shot's blocked there. Latham's shot blocked there and rebounded by Jocelyn Fuller. Downham to Smale. Thought about the three, drives in. Foul called on Sabre Brugan. That's her second. And the team's 4, so you're now 1 foul away from being in the double bonus already if you're the Lady Panthers. So I'm definitely going to take advantage of that if I'm Coach Butler. Be Wicker to get it here. Downham to Wicker. Now Downham gets it back. Here's Rutledge on the right side. Feeds it down to Wicker. Going up on Losi, won't go. Gets her own rebound, and the second shot for her won't go either, and Losi collects that rebound this time. Asher to Lane. Now Asher back. Lane dumps it down for Losi. Kuhlman gets it on the right side. Skip pass for Lane. Trying to drive in. Asher has to save that one. Louisburg just trying to chew some clock and stay with possession here. Brugan, that two, banks it in. Brugan puts the Lady Cats up 2 possessions here. Downham. Now to Rutledge. Rutledge, a 3. Short of the mark there. Wicker trying to fight Losi for that one, and it'll be last touch by Wicker. Goes with the Lady Cats, and Pitzer and Edgar. Pitzer and Edgar in, and Smale and Rutledge to check out. The referee just telling Butler, make sure they get off the court, and we're actually say, wait for my command to let him come in. Here's Losi. Swung around now, wide open under the baskets. Bruggen can't get it to go. She'll collect her own board. Second shot won't go. Downham to collect this one. And here comes Pitzer the other way. Slows the tempo down here. 3:15 to go, and Coach Butler is going to call a timeout. A 30-second timeout here. And we'll take 30 seconds for a quick commercial break here on Paola Sports Live.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day, or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Back here on Paola Sports Live. There's now 3:15 to go here in this ball game. And after the conclusion of this game, we'll jump quickly to our Faith Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym post-game show after the senior night ceremony. Fuller, her layup can't go. Rebounded by Bruggen, who gets this one to Asher now. Pitzer guarding Asher. Foul called on the Lady Panthers. It'll be Pitzer's third. It'll be Jillian Asher. They're going to say it was on the shot, so Asher to shoot two to possibly extend this lead to 6 now. And the first one won't go for her. So Lady Cats perfect 4 for 4 in the in the second half. Now spoiled by the miss from Asher, and here's the second one from her. She'll make up for that one. Goes 1 of 2 at the line. 5 of 6 in the second half by Louisburg. Here's Pitzer with it. Waits for Downham to come up. She does. Gets the screen from Edgar. Driving in. Nice Euro step underneath and gets it in. Audra Downham up to 7 now. And you're down 3 with 2:30 to go. Kuhlman to Whiting. Tries to lob it in. And poked away by Wicker. And Rutledge checks in for Jocelyn Fuller. It's a nice defense there from the Lady Panthers. And now you're forcing Louisburg to throw it in underneath. To make him run something here. Bruggen trying to show. Timeout called by Coach Adrienne Dean. Those 5 seconds was dwindling down there. There'll be a full timeout, so we'll take another commercial break here. Be back in just a minute on Paola Sports Live.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, 32-29. 2:24 to go. Paola Gets him to almost the 5 seconds there as will finally go in the hands of Shyler Whiting. Has to be careful here, has 4 fouls. Paola's highest fouled player is Amanda Pitzer. She's got 3. The Asher to kind of go with it, and Downham's going to have to knock her over as she was kind of forced into it. Now Downham's up to 3 fouls, so her and Pitzer up to 3 fouls apiece. So as long as you don't foul out this early, then you can be as aggressive as you want still. Just not to the point where you're going to foul out of this game. And Louisburg now brings it down to within 2 minutes here. And Downham trying to fight for Bruggen on that one. They're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Audra Downham. It's her 4th. Wicker checks out. And then is Ellie Smale. Kuhlman to throw it in. Trying to dump it down to Bruggen. Ediger on the floor for it. Who gets it? Jump ball call. It'll stay with the Lady Cats, and we'll do it all over again here underneath. Each team up to 4 fouls, so next foul will send either team into the double bonus. Wide open, Bruggen. Foul called. I believe it's going to be on Audra Downham. And it'll be a sigh of relief there as it's going to be on Pitzer, but now she has 4 fouls. Sabre Bruggen to take the shots. First one sinks in for her. Bruggen to put him up 5. And violation called, so the second one will not count. Rylan Wicker checks in for Ellie Smale. So down 4, 1:45 to go. Audra Downham up the floor. Ediger tries to screen. Downham Rutledge. Now back to Downham. Sees left side. Dumps it down. Wicker. Can't get it to go there. Rebounded by Kuhlman. 1:20 to go. Here's Asher. Tries to throw it up. Won't go. Rebounded by Downham. Downham gets it to Rutledge now. Rutledge trying to find something here. Timeout called by Coach Butler. It'll be a full timeout. And we'll be back here in just a minute. We have 1:07 to decide this one, folks. Don't go anywhere.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Louisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes!
You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, 33-29, 1:07 left to go here. And currently, as it's 1:07 to decide this one, currently Chanute's down 51-29 to Independence. Downham, wide open shot, she gets it in, drives through. Down 2, less than a minute to go. You have everything to play for here. It's in the hands of Whiting. Foul called. It's going to be on Audra Downham, and she's done. Audra Downham's checked out. It'll be Whiting to the line, and if she makes one, you need a 3. If not, you've got to get a quick basket. Whiting already 4-4. And Whiting gets the first one. The referee is having one of the referees is having a discussion with the referee at the table. If you're Pale, you are praying that they miss this one, and Whiting does not. Perfect 6 of 6 to the line. Now you need a quick basket without one of your best scorers. Pitzer goes to work, she gets it! Amanda Pitzer, you're down 2. Put all the pressure you have, and you've got a foul. And Rutledge does just that with 21.7 to go. It's going to be Rutledge's second. A big basket there from Pitzer, doing what she does best with the running floaters. It'll send Kuhlman to the line. Gets the first one to roll in for her. And by the looks of it, the winner will overtake Chanute. Has the 14 seed. And Kuhlman sinks them both. Down 4. Another quick basket needed. Smale, deep 3. Off the front of the rim. Fuller gets the board. It sinks in! Jocelyn Fuller. Now you need a foul, and Rutledge does. And Schumer's upset that everybody was sunk back. You needed to be up front and present. And Rutledge collects her third foul. And Kuhlman to the line, already 2 of 2. And barely gets the first one in. And now if you're Paola, you're praying that Kuhlman misses this one. You get the rebound. And you can sink a 3. Kuhlman sinks the second one, goes 4-4. You're going to have to shoot a 3. 6 seconds now. Pitzer to Smale. 3. Can't bank it in, and this one's going to be over as the Lady Wildcats sneak out of here with another gritty win, 35-39. What a game on both ends from both teams, as the Panthers just couldn't come together at the end to collect that one as they fall to 4-15 on the year. And we'll step aside here in just a quick moment for our senior night coverage. And we'll step aside here real quick. We'll be back here in momentarily.
Lily Ball. Ladies and gentlemen, our senior student athletes and their parents.
And there you have it for our senior night, honoring Lily Ball, and then the 4 basketball players starting with the boys. Number 10, Tristan Katzer, 44, Eli Richmond. And for the Lady Panthers, number 0, Hazel Downham, and number 4, Jocelyn Fuller. And we're going to step aside here for just a few moments as we wait for the court to empty out, and we'll have our Fates Arm Barbershop and Strong's Gym post-game show. And then it'll jump quickly into our pregame show presented to you by Elliott Insurance Group.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers, etc. Or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you know, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler.
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness in a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, well, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737.
Auction Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stills with Paola Vet Clinic.
We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Hi folks, and welcome back to our coverage of Panther basketball here on Paola Sports Live. And Panther basketball this season, as always, is presented to you by Go Browley Internet. Go Browley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Browley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrowley.com. Go Browley Internet, it just works. They also bring us into our kind of pregame show and postgame show. Our pregame show is presented to you by Elliott Insurance Group. At Elliott Group, they believe building strong relationships with their clients and their community is the best way to serve them both. With offices throughout the area and online at ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. And then give some love to our postgame sponsor, Faith Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym. Faith Strong Barbershop combines tradition with the latest trends for a cut above the rest. Make your appointment by calling 913-713-8269. Faith Strong Barbershop, elevate your style today. And I say both because we'll kind of wrap up into our final numbers for both teams as Paola finishes with 7 turnovers, as does Louisburg in the second half. So 18 turnovers total for the Lady Panthers. And as for Louisburg, they finished with 15. And then, as I'm counting, and then the free throw numbers. Paola in the second half went 5 of 9. So, with them going 5 of 9, puts them at 56% in the second half. And then they went 8 of 17 throughout the game, so putting them at 47%. And then as for Louisburg, they went 12 of 14 in the second half. So that puts them at a total of 86%. And then if you throw in the missed free throw in the first half, puts them at a total of 80%. So just 6 percentages down there. And as for the final numbers, the leading scorer for Louisburg was Ashley Kuhlman. She finishes with 10 points, followed by 8 points from both. If I flip my roster over, 8 points from both Shyler Whiting and McKenna Losi. And then 5 points from Jillian Asher and Saber Brugan. 3 points from Samantha Lane. And those are the only scorers for Louisburg. And as for Paola, the 2 leading scorers are tied between Amanda Pitzer and Audra Downham. They both finished with 9 on the night. And then 4 points collectively from Jocelyn Fuller, Brylan Wicker, and Abby Ediger. 5 points from Yasmin Rutledge. And those will be the only scorers from Paola, as Ellie Smale did not tally any points on the night, but still an impressive night rebounding and taking shots from her. And that will move us over to the boys' side of things, in which it was a brutal game last time both of these teams played. It was a close game to start the first half. They were down within 24. They were down 24-16 to begin the second half. Paola was, but then all of a sudden, 23-16, excuse me. And then all of a sudden, Paola did not score a single point in the second half. No matter whether they got to the free throw line or just in general, they didn't score a single point in the second half. In which it's a bit of a head-scratcher game for Coach Oshel. He pretty much voiced his displeasure, but he told his team that games like this can happen sometimes, and we just got to own up to it and move on from there. And although they still have not searched for their first win, tonight is a good time to do it as they're taking on the last opponent in Frontier League play, as they have not won a game in Frontier League play. And if we talk about last game, it was almost a time where they could have won. They got to within 2 points after they started a 6-0 initial run, and then all of a sudden you're flying back, and Tongi's just turning the ball over decently often, and then you're right back in this game at 2 points, and then all of a sudden to start the fourth quarter, they let it slip as Tongi got on a 6-0 run, and they just never looked back as they came away with the win there. And Paola, what they thought was a close night for them to hopefully get their first win, and now over a calendar year against the same team they almost beat. They tried to bounce back here against this Wildcats squad, who they've been in a league of their own. They've been a really stout squad all around this year. And if we take a look here at the standings so far, see Louisburg has themselves at 7-11 on the season. So as the band plays, we'll let you hear the last few momentarily seconds before we step aside for just a minute as the national anthem plays. Be back here in just a minute, folks.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please rise to your hats and toll bells and honoring America with the flag.
Stupid Go Brawley internet.
Go Brawley allows you complete control over internet usage for all devices in your home from anywhere, as it should be. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Your school in your hometown. Remember tonight that sportsmanship is good citizenship in action. It's now time to meet tonight's starting lineups in alternating numerical order. Beginning first with the kids on the scoreboard, the Wildcats from Louisburg High School. Starting at 1-4 is the 6'5" junior number 0, Connie Hogan. One guard for the Panthers, the 5'9" junior number 1, J.D. Troutman. One guard for the Wildcats, the 5'9" senior number 1, Nathan Parker. Guard for the Panthers, the 6'1" junior number 2, Kate Kelly. One guard for the Wildcats, the 6'4" senior number 5, Brady Hickey. The other guards now for the Panthers, the 5'10" senior number 10, Tristan Watson. The guards now for the Cats, the 5'8" junior number 11, Michael Stokes. For the Panthers, the 6'3" junior number 24, Micah Sander. For Louisburg, 6'2" senior number 2,
There you have it, the starting 5 for both teams as we now bring to you our tip-off, and our tip-off sponsor, as always, is presented to you by Miami Lumber, servicing Miami County since 1983. Located at 1014 North Pearl Street in Paola. Open Monday through Friday, 7 to 5, and Saturdays, 8 to 3. Miami Lumber, your homegrown home improvement store. Like us on Facebook. It's senior night, and it's our second game of our doubleheader here from the Panther Dome here on Paola Sports Live. It'll be Conley Hovey and Eli Richmond to take the tip, as Tristan Katzer substitutes Jace Curley in on senior night, and away we go. The Wildcats win the tip. And up top of it is going to be Brady Hickey. Left side for Nathan Parker. Now Miles Vos, he shined against the Panthers. Made a couple threes last time these two teams played. Parker gets hit on with a full head of steam there from Caden Cohey. It's going to be his first foul, and the first foul of the game, and Parker's definitely feeling that one. He's giving a thumbs up to his head coach, saying, I'm all good. Parker swings it to Miles Vos, right side. Off the back iron, rebounded by Cohey, and over the back call on the Wildcats here. So it's going to be on number 22. That is Brock Vos, the 6'2 senior. So nice to see that Brock and Miles get to start together. Here's Sanders. To Eli Richmond now. To Katzer. Micah Sanders drives in. Cohey thought about the three, drives in right side. Panthers are just swinging around here. And trying to dump it down inside to Katzer. Katzer trying to dump it down inside to Richmond. Poked away, and give the first turnover for the Panthers. So up the floor with it's Brady Hickey. He finds a lane left side to Parker. Hickey now back with it. Brock to Miles, swings it. Hickey up top for a three. Can't get it in. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Panthers. It'll stay with the Wildcats, and Jace Curley to check out. Tristan Katzer. Katzer is second to last night here in the Panther Dome, as we'll take on Emporia on Thursday. We'll talk about that more on our Face On Barbershops and Strong's Gym post-game show at the end of the boys' game. And a three there. The first basket of the game for either team by Miles Vos. Here's Sanders up the floor. Picks up his dribble to Richmond. Sanders left side. Hands it off back to Troutman. Panthers just swinging it around. Cohey trying to drive in off his knee and out of bounds. Panthers give this one right back, their second turnover. Here's Hickey. Parker back to Hickey. Dumps it down for Brock Vos. Parker behind the back pass underneath. Brock Vos can't put it up. Hickey a three off the back iron. Sanders almost got it. Be rebounded by Brock Vos. Swung around here. Hickey drives in. Hop step inside and puts it up. Louisburg on a 5-0 run. Troutman being guarded closely by Vos. Cohey right side. Now to Micah Sanders. Up top, Curley, deep three. Can't get it to go. Rebounded by Richmond underneath. He'll be fouled on the shot, and he'll get 2 shots at the line there. And speaking of Jace Curley and threes, he hit 2 of them. And he had 8 points against the Wildcats. And the first foul of the game on Louisburg is going to go to Conley Hovey. And Richmond gets his first one. And can't get the second one to go. Sanders with the rebound, puts up the shot. That won't go either. Richmond with the board. Cohey, 3. Yes! Caden Cohey, after 2 shots down low, won't go. And oh, they're going to call technical, I think. So what just happened? I'm confused there. I think they just gave him a warning or something. I'm not sure what it was. I think it was the celebration from Troutman that got the referees a little upset there, so we'll still play on here. Here's Hickey. Right side, Vos gets it to his brother Miles, sorry, excuse me. Here's Miles underneath with it. Kick up top. A 3 from Nathan Parker. He gets that one there. And 2 threes from the Wildcats. They're up 8-4 here. Paola trying to push the pace quickly here. They'll be slowed down. Troutman to Curley right side. Open lane inside, puts it up. Shot won't count, it's gonna go the other way. I'm gonna call a charge on Jace Curley. And first substitutions, I should say, for Louisburg is Gavin Losey and number 20, James Melton, to check in. Parker alone, kick it to Hickey. Here's Miles Vos for 3. He pulls up and gets that one there. The third 3 of the quarter for Louisburg. Find themselves up 7. There's Curley. Finds Hoyt Hoffine. Curley, left corner 3. Won't go, rebounded by James Melton. And Sanders did check out, and he's been replaced by Hoyt Hoffine. 3 won't go there. Hoyt to get the rebound. Troutman kicks out. Hoyt Hoffine thought about the 3. Tries to drive in right side. Nice up and under there from the 6'8" sophomore. Slows Louisburg's run a little bit there, and Luke Schultz, the 6'2" junior, waiting to check in, and so is Eli Richmond and Stephen Bassett. We'll play on here, and don't forget, after this quarter ends, we'll be joined by Hazel Downham and Jocelyn Fuller to kind of talk about their career and the future ahead for them, as they'll be joining us after the conclusion of this quarter here on Paola Sports Live. Driving in and can't get that one to go there is Losey. Shot blocked by Hoffine, rebounded by Isaac Hall. Here come the Panthers to push the pace. Troutman kicks out Cohey. He'll drive middle. And a foul called there on Gavin Losey. That's his first, the team's third foul, as Panthers only have 2, and Cohey will go to the line for 2 shots. Second Panther to gain free throws today. Got the first one there. Richmond and Stephen Bassett to check in. And Luke Schultz to check in. Bassett, the 5'5" freshman. Phenomenal year so far. Scored 2 in the last game, averaging close to 5 points per game. Sanders checks in. He'll check out Caden Cohey. So Mike is back on the floor here. Hickey to dribble it up, minute 40 to go. Here's Miles Vos. Dumps it down, Losi. Miles Vos a 3. Wide right off the mark there. Now a fight for it underneath. Losi almost came up with it. They're going to say he traveled. And Losi with the first turnover for the Wildcats there. There's Richmond. Huffine gets this one off to Bassett. Left side, Richmond feeds it inside to Troutman. He's swatted by 2 players initially. Tries to go up with it there. Rebounded by Miles Vos. And it's a scary sight to see there as Vos and Richmond chasing after each other there. Louisburg will come away with it on their side of the floor. Here comes the Rat Pack in full effect. Have you listening to beautiful sound of Rat Pack making noise here. Losi, Hickey driving in. They're gonna get it with a travel. And 2 turnovers each now for both squads. And Rat Pack letting them know here. And they've got quite the showing here on senior night. Sanders now 40 seconds. Bassett dumps it down low to Richmond. Can't go. Rebound, Hoffine. He's going to be fouled trying to get that one. A loose ball foul going to be called here. And Brock Vos to check back in momentarily. They're going to get Gavin Losi for that one. That's his second. So 2 early fouls on Losi will have him check out. Troutman, Bassett for 3. Can't go there. And turnover there, a push called on the Panthers. Let's see who they give this one to. Give this one to Micah Sanders. No wonder he had that separation there. He had a push off there initially. So Sanders picks up his first foul, the 3rd on the Panthers. And Tristan Katzer getting a lot of playing time in this first quarter. Underneath basket there from Schultz won't go. Melton trying to get that one. Gets it to Hoffine. Trying to get that one to Katzer. And they'll stay with the Panthers as is last touched by Miles Vos. Troutman and Cohey come back in for Katzer and Hoyt Hoffine. And now a throw-in be conducted. Troutman inbounds this one. Sanders left side, clock down to 7. Troutman now, Cohey. Gonna try and drive in, hop step, puts it up, almost in, circles out Melton, throws it across the court. That won't go, and that'll conclude the first quarter of play here. As the Panthers find themselves down 3. Be back here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live.
Introducing State Strong Barbershop, where style meets tradition.
What's going on, everybody? Mitch Lightfoot here. Super pumped, getting my haircut before my wedding on Saturday. Josh is my guy to go to. Got my hair cut by him before my wedding. Got my hair cut by him before a national championship. Beard, hair, everything. He's the guy to go to. Hit him up. Paola, Kansas, baby. Let's do it.
Fade Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today. There are two things in your life that you are in total charge of, your attitude and your effort. Let Revive Paola boost both. Revive Paola is your friendly local health bar, making made-to-order drinks to keep you going. They have a ton of options: a smoothie bar, specialty teas, healthy shakes, caffeine-free options, and even some sips for the kids. You can customize your order with delicious and healthy extras. Please be sure to ask about Revive's nutrition coaching. Put some extra pep in your step with Revive Paola.
Here from the Panther Dome here in the second quarter underway here as Micah Sanders to throw it in, and I'm joined by one of the two Lady Panthers seniors and Hazel Downham. And Hazel, definitely an emotional moment for you, checking in one last time with this Lady Panther squad. How much does this team mean to you?
It means everything to me. I'm so glad I could start one more time with them because I love them all. And I love seeing everyone grow, so it's good to be with them one more time.
And I see Johnson Fuller running in, so I'll quickly step aside for just a moment as I try and fix this thing there. And I'll ask you another question here, Hazel, while we're... Let me try and detangle this thing real quick. And Hazel, I want to ask you, so you went down against the Fort Scott in your home tournament, and I know that's definitely a very difficult situation for you, but describe the whole process to me about, what you were feeling and not having to be able to finish the senior season like you wanted to.
I was completely devastated, definitely. I never saw anything like that coming. I didn't think it would ever happen to me, but it did, and I was really sad, but I didn't realize it was going to take me out the rest of the season at first.
All right, sorry about that, and I'm joined by Jocelyn Fuller as well. And Jocelyn, describe your first... Can you hear me okay, Jocelyn? Okay, perfect. That'll be a full timeout here real quick. And I want to ask you, Jocelyn, I'm sorry I had to interrupt your cheer, but talk to me about your first moments playing varsity. What year did you come into starting or playing varsity, and describe your first game to me?
I started varsity this year, and I don't know, I love the game, and it was just so different to be able to start with girls that I played with for a while.
And Hazel, same question for you.
What was the question again?
Just when did you start come into the varsity program? Talk to me about your first game.
I started suiting up my sophomore year, and I got to go to sub-state with the team, and I actually got to go in for a minute, so that was kind of the first season, but yeah.
It's always fun going into sub-state, even if you're riding the bench or not, it's still always a fun experience. And so, I'm sorry, the band, I know it's super loud. Is it better now? Or okay, yeah. I'm sorry. But Jocelyn, in your last game, you had a stellar 4 points in your second to last appearance at home with the Lady Panthers. Talk to me about, it was a close game. It didn't come out the way you guys wanted to, but describe the fight you guys put up in this game.
I definitely think as a team we fought to the end. I mean, you could tell on the court all of us were giving us our all. I think everyone contributed very well this game, and we played together as a team.
And Jocelyn, I know you more team player as a passer and as a rebounder. Talk to me about, you've had a stellar last couple performances, rebounding the basketball really well, passing the ball to find the open teammate. Talk to me about how your game has evolved from probably when you started to now in your second to last game, actually third to last game, because you guys are on your way to the playoffs here soon.
I mean, I definitely, I know my role on the court. That is my role, to pass and find open shooters. but also scoring the ball here and there is also really nice, I guess. Yeah.
And in the first half of the season, it seemed like there was just kind of a figuring each other out part of the season. And then as you guys started to play on throughout the season, you guys became more comfortable with each other and you guys started shooting the ball more confidently. What did it take? What was Coach Butler's message to the girls after, the first time that there's a definite big confidence boost? I'd say, I want to say Samantha, for example, there's a lot of like Yasmin, for example, you especially, you were taking more shots. Talk to me about what that game plan worked for you and the team especially.
Like coming together as a team?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think the beginning of the season was kind of rough for us. Everyone kind of knows, and we needed to build together as a team and just communicate more. I think communicating on the court is what brought us more together as a team, and knowing what each person does on the court, like their role.
Absolutely, and I kind of want to reiterate, I'm sorry if I didn't word that question correctly. I kind of paid attention there, and then back to here, it's a little difficult, but I'm glad you both are able to join me here. So I want to reiterate back to Friday against Tonganoxie. And I didn't get to talk to anybody but Coach Butler about it last time, so you went into the half down one. It was definitely a rocky first quarter, but then you went on a 6-0 run to start out, and then you guys started flying. Tongi called 2 timeouts. Talk to me about what was the message in the locker room at halftime. I mean, you guys went in with momentum and you went out with momentum. Talk to me about what just worked and what was the message.
I definitely say the message that we got from our coach was more. That's something they've been saying quite often, and compete. We knew we had to go in that game, especially that second half, and compete with that team if we wanted to continue our season into postseason.
In which you guys will be continuing your season. You knocked off the Chieftains, you secured one of the last spots in, and now it's a matter of these last 2 games, who will you be playing? So, and that's definitely still up in the air, and that's not something you want to discuss right now. And obviously, you're focused on right now and competing against Thursday. Talk to me about what the game plan is going to be for Thursday. I know you just came off a game and now you're back in the swing of things here, and you got practice tomorrow. Talk to me about what the game plan is going to be Thursday against a very, very tough Emporia girls squad.
Once again, like from our coaches, all we get from them is compete, give everything on the floor, even if it's not our turnout, like still put all the effort in, and that's all we can do.
And then, Hazel, I'm sorry, I kind of was giving a spotlight to John, so I'll give it back to you. So obviously you went down with an injury, and then the question was who's going to step up? And obviously your sister has stepped up big. She's averaging close to 11 points per game this season. Talk to me about how proud of you are as you're going to be going off to college. She's going to be finishing her last 2 years of her career here. Talk to me about how proud of your sister you are.
I'm definitely super proud of her. I love watching her. I look forward to watching her in the games, and it's just crazy to see how much she has grown as she's gotten a little bit more confident out there, even without me, and it's really cool to see her grow every single game, and I can't wait to keep on watching her.
And Jocelyn, you provided a lot of senior leadership this year as being one of the lone seniors. I mean, Hazel definitely 2 off the bench. Talk to me about how your senior leadership has been, since the second half of the season. You came off a big win against Chanute, the Burlington tournament. You guys played very solid, and then getting wins here and there on the road. Talk to me about how well your senior leadership has done for this team.
I definitely think, as much as I want to say my leadership was everything, there was also some underclassmen that have stepped up a lot since then. But overall, I think I was able to give them more of like a way how to be as a senior when they come around, and that's all I really wanted, an impact for them.
Absolutely, and I know both of you are going your separate ways and going to college. It's like myself, I'll be going about 2.5 hours away, but talk to me about what you're going to miss about this school, this program, the city of Paola, just everything.
Okay, I'm pretty far for college, and it's really sad that I didn't really get to finish off my senior season in basketball, and I'm not going be doing any sports in college, but I can't wait to play in intramurals. And also, I'm just gonna miss like the home environment in Paola since we have such a small town, and like how the team is just like family in general. I'll miss that.
I will definitely miss this. The games, the atmosphere, just how everyone, like we are a small school like Hazel said, and everyone here gets along and it's just a great environment. Hopefully I am staying close enough to where I can come back and support my team that I've played with since my freshman year.
And you will be staying in Johnson County, which I will be definitely calling games for them this spring and hopefully moving forward. So congratulations to both of you. And kind of one more question I have for the both of you. Now, Hazel, I know you said the comeback against Baldwin is one of your favorite memories in the basketball season. It's one of mine as well, but I'm going to challenge you. Besides that, what's another memory you have from this team?
Last year we beat Eudora at Eudora, and that was just like a really close game, and I was actually in on varsity and I hadn't like played that much, but I got to be in and I played the last final minutes of that game even when it was really close, and I just remember my coach being really proud of me and the whole team, and the locker room went crazy afterwards, so that was definitely one of my favorite memories.
Eudora is always a tough opponent to play, especially, Brandon Parker, I feel, has done a phenomenal job with this program, as has Coach Butler with you guys. So there's a lot of good coaches out in the Frontier League, and that's definitely a good memory for you to have. And Jocelyn, what about you? There's so many.
Yeah, I mean, in general, the team this year, I don't think I've had. Obviously, all the teams I've been on have been great, but I think the chemistry with the girls I have this year and just the team in general, is definitely my favorite part. Being able to have even a connection with them outside of basketball, and it's not just on the court. We're able to hang out and do things together as a team.
Absolutely. I'm definitely going to miss this team and this town for sure, but it's been a real exciting story to see you guys grow and blossom, and I'm definitely going to miss this place. But Hazel, Jocelyn, thank you both for joining me. I definitely appreciate it. Best of luck to you in your future endeavors, and let's go win a few sub-state games. I'm out of it.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. So that was Hazel Downham and Jocelyn Fuller. I do apologize that I've been keeping up this par there with scoring. I'll probably get it from my partner next to me, Dylan Vanderveen, over on Louisburg Sports Live, if you want to tune in there. As I'm definitely sorry for interrupting Jocelyn's cheer. But no, it was great talking with them. And I think there's a lot to learn from them, as after the conclusion of this game, we'll have Eli Richmond and Micah Sanders tuning with us. As I just dropped my headset. So on the floor for the Panthers, it's Troutman, Cohey, the Hoffine twins, and Micah Sanders. And Hoffine wanted a foul there, as he's reiterating how he felt there on the shot there. Definitely some frustration there from him. And it'll be Troutman to throw it in. Paola to Louisburg to make a few substitutions. Troutman driving in, dumps it inside to Lane Hoffine, gets that to go. Lane Hoffine, 2 points now. Panthers down 5, minute to go here in this second quarter. Hickey, left side, 3. Can't get it to go, rebounded by the Wildcats. Hickey to try again inside, he's blocked. And Troutman to collect that one. Miles Vos on him, they're gonna call a blocking foul on him. And that's Vos's first, Miles Vos, I should say. Bronk Vos also there and guarding Micah Sanders. Troutman to throw it in here. Gets it to Lane Hoffine. To his brother Hoyt. Swung around to Troutman here in 39 seconds. Troutman throws it up and one. Count the basket. It's going to be on Miles Vos again, the second one for him, and 2 free throws to be shot by one free throw, complete the and one by JD Troutman. And sinks that one. Eli Richmond to check in. And Luke Schultz to check in. We'll throw this one into Brady Hickey with 35 seconds to go. Here's Vos. Left side Schultz. Trying to get it back to Vos. Cohee with a nice deflection there. So it'll stay with the Panthers. The Wildcats, on the left side. Hickey will get it here with 20 seconds. To Parker. Clock down to 15. Now Miles Vos. Vos, the 5'8" junior. Now back to Parker. It's stripped away there by Troutman. Here he is. Can't get it there. And Cohee to get the basket, but it will not count. And we'll go to the halftime. Panthers down 2. Be back with Rusty Walters from Bureau Financial Services halftime show.
State coordinates of new land acquisition.
Oh, you know that big oak tree that got struck by lightning?
Negative.
The barn with the funny cow mural?
Negative.
One-eyed scarecrow?
Negative.
Giant water tower? You're not from here, are you?
I've never seen him.
Robots don't know you. We do.
Hey, how's your dad doing?
For over 80 years, we've built relationships first and plans second. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737.
Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stoes with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Introducing Stage Strong Barbershop, where style meets tradition.
What's going on, everybody? Mitch Lightfoot here. Super pumped, getting my haircut before my wedding on Saturday. Josh is my guy to go to. Got my haircut by him before my wedding. Got my haircut by him before national championship. Beard, hair, everything. He's the guy to go to. Hit him up. Paola, Kansas, baby. Let's do it.
Stage Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, and our halftime show is presented to you by Rusty Walters Farm Bureau Financial Services in Paola. Rusty and his team have been serving Paola and the surrounding area for more than 20 years. As your hometown agent, Farm Bureau Financial Services has the products to protect you with the service and customer care you've come to expect. Call 913-294-2737 or stop by and see them at 11 South Pearl in Paola. So I'm currently trying to get caught back up here on my statistics. So I do apologize if I'm behind here, but Paola currently down 2. As it's been an interesting back and forth type of game where, Louisburg in the first quarter dominated, but then you had the Panthers come back towards the end of the second quarter and really start to find their footing as Panthers find themselves down 21-19. And I'll go over the team statistics real quick. And I'll start with the Paola Panthers and Louisburg Wildcats. Each had 3 turnovers in the first half. And as of from the free throw line, Louisburg went 1 of 1 for 100% as the only free throw shot was by Conley Hovey. And Caden Cohey went to the line several times. as 5 to be exact so far that I've knotted. But I don't have the total statistics. I'll get that back to you after the break. But as for Louisburg, Conley Hovey is 4. Nathan Parker, the leading, scored with 9. Brady Hickey with 2. Miles Vos with 6. And Luke Hill with 2. So that's the total numbers in our halftime show. I'm sorry if it was a short one. A little bit behind after the interview, but when we come back, we'll have the Paola statistics, and we'll begin the third quarter of action here on Paola Sports Live.
Hey, call insurance agent.
Insurance agent not found in contact.
Call insurance company.
Insurance company is currently closed. Please call back during business hours. For directions, press 1. For billing, press 2.
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Don't worry, we're going to get this taken care of.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day, or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Back here to begin the third quarter here on Paola Sports Live, as Louisburg will begin with the ball here. Hickey dumps it down to Conley Hovey. Swung around. Hovey trying to get it, collects it back inside. Triple team there. Nathan Parker now with it. Kick out. Miles Vos. What you thought about the three, just get it to Vos. Brock Vos to go to work. Blocked by Richmond. Rebound. Hickey gets it to go there. And Hickey's got 4 points now. And so if I go back to Paola's statistics, they went 6 of 8 at the line, 75%. And Caden Cohey, the leading scorer, with 10. Troutman with 4. Richmond with a free throw. And the Hoffine brothers with a basket each. Here's Sanders up top. Driving in. Eurostep. Tries to throw it up there. Won't go. Rebounded by Conley Hovey. And Sanders pokes that away. The foul will now be called there. I don't have fouls listed, so I'll just go as they state him. It's going to be the second foul on Micah Sanders, so I only did have Sanders with 1, so I'm caught up on that end. 23-19. Minute and a half now. Escaped in this one. Wide open is Vos, won't go. It'll be bobbled around and initially rebounded there by Eli Richmond. Troutman kicks over to Curley. Troutman, nice drive inside, can't finish. Rebound, Sanders puts this one up and he's got it. Micah Sanders, his first basket of the ball game. And it comes at no better time to put the Panthers down 2. There's Hovey. Curley trying to block that one, but Conley Hovey swoops right in. He's got 6. Here's Micah Sanders. To Cohey. He led the team in scoring in Louisburg last time they played at 8 points. And turnover called there. It'll be 30-second timeout, and we'll take 30 seconds for a quick commercial break here on Paola Sports Live.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, 25-21. 5:24 to go in the third quarter of action here. From the Panther Dome as senior night wraps up. Nice drive from Miles Vos underneath, can't get it to go. Rebounded by Cohey, and Vos with a bit of extracurricular there. And it's Vos' third. I believe he is going to be subbed out of there. Yep, he sure is, as the Gavin Losey to check in. As Miles Vos most likely going to be told to, let's have a minute to calm down here and recollect yourself before I throw you back in there. Don't need any fights happening there. As we Gavin Losey to get the nod, and Losey already with hasn't scored just yet, and violation called there. So the Panthers going to be now another turnover. It's a travel. It's the second turnover for the Panthers of this half, and Hoffine to go to the scorer's table to check in. Parker trying to drive. Wanted to get it to Hovey, but it'll find Brady Hickey. Louisburg just trying to swing around here. Hickey goes to his left, kicks it out. Parker, he'll try and set something up here. Gets it back to Hickey. Timeout called. Louisburg. It'll be a 30-second timeout, and we'll take another 30-second commercial break with them here on Paola Sports Live.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, 25-21. 4:20 to go left in the third quarter. This will be inbounded here to Brady Hickey. Here's Parker. Now back to Hickey. Drives left. Dish out. Parker thought about it. Had pressure closing in here. It's in Parker and Hickey so far to get the ball, and Hickey will throw this one up. Hands in his face, and he gets it to go here. He's got 4 in this third quarter. Louisburg up 6. Here's Isaac Hall. White Hoffine gonna drive in. Two Wildcats trying to go for a block, and he'll get 2 shots at the line as a foul will be called here. That's gonna be on Gavin Losey. That's his third. And the first free throws of the second half will go to Hoyt Hoffine. First one from Hoffine. Off the front rim and sinks in. Luke Schultz to check in. He'll replace Brock Vos. Hoffine 1 of 1 already so far. Up to 3 points now in this game. And sinks them both there. Jace Curley to check in for Isaac Hall. And it'd be Brady Hickey to go up the floor with it for Louisburg. Down to Nathan Parker. Hickey dumps it down. Hovey swings it. Schultz trying to lay it off to one of his teammates. It's going to be swooped away there by Hoyt Hoffine. And Troutman trying to get it to Sanders, has to run back and collect that one. Panthers stay with it here. Cohey up top, drives, spinning, kicks out. Swung it around, Curley a three. Wide of the mark there, Hoffine trying to save it. And what a job that was. It'll go off the foot of Losi. It'll stay with the Panthers under the basket. An impressive 100 IQ play there from Hoyt Hoffine to keep the Panthers with it and have another crack at scoring. And Sanders trying to find Hoffine. It'll be smacked away there by Losi again. So Losi not letting the Panthers have any more fun. And Curley to inbound it this time. Troutman shows. And he'll push over Nathan Parker. And actually, Nathan Parker will be called for a blocking foul here. To be the second foul against Nathan Parker. Troutman trying to find somebody. Has to get it off, and he'll be called for 5. Not off in time as the Panthers collect their third turnover, and Eli Richmond to check in for Micah Sanders. And as for Louisburg, Brock Vos to check in for Gavin Losi. So Vos back into the game. It'll be Hickey to go up the floor with it. Trying to get that to Luke Schultz. It was poked away by Hoyt Hoffine, so Wildcats will stay with it near their own bench. Schultz quickly throws this into Hovey. Parker up top all alone. Hickey to Schultz. Trying to find something. Hovey. Parker thought about a 3, had pressure come up to him and kicks it left side to Schultz. Wide open underneath. Brock Vos gets it to go. It's the first basket for Brock Vos, the 6'2 senior. 2:15 left to go. Panthers down 6. Curley trying to feed it inside to Richmond. It's going to be sucked up and stolen away by the Wildcats, and here they go. Richmond beating Vos there and deflected out of bounds, and James Melton to check in for Conley Hovey, and Sanders to check back in and replace Jace Curley. Close it in on 2 minutes to go. Parker goes up top. Calls an ISO. Gets it back here. Trying to search for something. Melton puts it right down for Hickey. Blocked and stolen away by Cohey. Here comes Caden Cohey. Picks it up. Long throw over to Troutman. Out of Hoffine. He'll drive left side. Tries to throw up a layup. It won't go. Would have been a nice crafty one if he got that one in. And a foul will be called on him. That's his second personal. Second team foul for Paola. Minute 20 to go here as Hickey Dribble it up the floor here, and Bassett will check in momentarily. Schultz drives left baseline. Brock Vos there. Over Hoffine, gets it in. 4 points for him. And it'll extend to an 8-point lead. Troutman having defended off from Hickey. He'll stay with it, wins this battle. Sanders now, 50 seconds. Cohey closely guarded by Hickey. Now it's Troutman being guarded by Parker. Pokes it away. Troutman to regain it here. He'll drive middle. Throws it up with 3 Wildcats right in his face, and he gets it. Shady Troutman with 6. And Coach Oshel loving the energy. Find yourself down 6, less than 30 seconds. Hickey on Troutman. Drives left. Goes to his right now. Down to 15. Hickey goes back to his left. Kick out. Left side. Schultz for 3. Off the back iron. Popped up. Popped up again. Stolen by Hickey. Wide open. Brock Vos makes Hoffine jump. Throws it up. Won't go. Melton's fouled underneath. And 2 shots for him. And we've got 0.6 seconds. And James Melton to shoot 2 free throws. And the foul's going to be called on Hoyt Hoffine. That's his 3rd. James' 3rd. Melton, the first free throw for him. Sinks it. It's Melton's first points of the game. Here's the second free throw from Melton. Off the front of the rim, Wayne Hoffine chips it, and that'll do it from the 3rd quarter. And we got 1 more quarter to decide this thing. 32-25 Wildcats. Be back for 4th quarter action here on Paola Sports Live. Your home for Panther Athletics.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler. Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Welcome back into our final quarter coverage here on Paola Sports Live. Panthers find themselves down 25-32, but plenty of time to come back and mount their first win. Brendan Blown back here alongside my camerawoman Bailey Freeman. Did a phenomenal job on camera so far, covering for me and Dylan on Louisburg Sports Live, so props to her for filling in camera duty for both of us. Greatly appreciated. And Troutman spins his way into another basket. Louisburg stays with it. Brock Vos. Nice find to Melton. He's going to be fouled, however, trying to grab onto the ball there. It's going to be a Lane Hoffine. That's his first foul of the quarter. The Miles Vos to throw it in. Gets to his brother Brock. Vos to Vos connection here. Hickey. Brock thought about dishing it. Now we'll kick it out, driving in. Hickey for 3, won't go. Sanders is going to be pulled from the back there by Melton, I believe. That's who they're going to give this foul to. And Louisburg's head coach wants to share his opinion on it and what he saw, but Melton will collect his first foul, the first for the Wildcats this quarter. And Melton will go to the bench. Placed by Gavin Losey. Troutman up the left side, being guarded by Miles Vos. To Micah Sanders, swings. Bassett to Cohey, drives right side, hop step. Tough finish there by the junior, and it's his first 2 points of the second half. Paola down 4 now. Vos driving in, spinning his way, dumps it to Hickey. Tough shot. Count the bucket. 6 points in the half for Brady Hickey. Bassett to Sanders. I talked to Coach Patrick and Tongi on Friday about Bassett and what he's able to provide. He said he's had such a good year on the freshman team. We couldn't pass him up to give him some more minutes. And like I mentioned, he's got a beautiful jump shot. And Coach Patrick said, I think it was time we just elevated him, see what he could do. And his first appearance, he made a 3, and that was against the Chanute Blue Comets, and a travel violation called on the Wildcats. The second turnover, Lucy checks out, and Luke Schultz checks in. Sanders down this one to Troutman, but Bassett done such a good job. He's scored about every time he's been in a game. Hasn't got any points yet, but certain to see once the minutes dwindle down, we'll see him score at least once. And Coach Oshel has a very exciting player for 3 more years, and out of bounds on the Panthers as it's poked away there. It was touched by a Panther, so Bassett checks out. And Schultz, or sorry, I think that's Losey. It is Schultz, actually, excuse me. He checks out Brock Vos. Hickey thought about driving, he'll just get it to Parker. Miles Vos. Now it's to Parker. Parker to set up the offense here. Goes back with it. Now to Miles Vos. Hickey, right side, trying to get it to Parker, and that's going to be a backcourt violation on the Wildcats. The third turnover for them. Panthers will get it on their side of half court to be Curley to inbound it. Panthers down 5. 4:52 to go. Cohey throws it up. Can't get it to go there. Be rebounded by Schultz, but a foul will be called on Eli Richmond. That's his second. Second team foul for the Panthers. Hickey to get it here, and Rat Pack will now make some noise here. Vos, that's Nathan Parker. What a layup there from under the basket. And arm extended. Troutman going to be called for that. An offensive foul on J.D. Troutman. It's his first and the third. So not the kind of foul you want to have, and OSHA will take a timeout. It'll be a full timeout here as 4.5 minutes to go. Panthers down 7. Be back here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Four and a half minutes left to go here in the last quarter of play here from the Panther Dome on senior night. Brendan Bullen alongside Bailey Freeman behind the camera. And Brady Hickey to dribble it up the floor here. Dishes inside for Schultz. Tough finish, won't go. Hickey to get the rebound. Timeout now called by Louisburg's coach, and he wants 30 seconds to talk things over, and we'll stay with you here for this timeout break. Now, if you're the Panthers, you don't have a lot of players in foul trouble, but the one thing you do want to do coming down the stretch is put Louisburg in the double bonus. You have 3 fouls, so 2 more collectively. You got to be smart with them, however. It'll put you at 5 fouls, and you can have Louisburg shoot 2 free throws if the timing is right. And it's getting down to the point where it could be right. You're down 7. So 2 quick baskets, which I think you could get in the hands of about anybody you want to. And maybe 2 quick baskets, and then some nice stellar defense to play on the half of Paola, and then you're right within reach and striking distance of getting your first win in over a calendar year. And I hate using that term, but it's a sad reality that we're faced with. Hickey on the left side. Now up top. Parker to Miles Vos here. Vos kind of just chewing down a little bit of clock here, but also trying to run something here. Paola not giving up one bit. Playing as tight as defense as they can. Hoping to frustrate. And Parker, he's going to be fouled, and Paola thought they had a clean swipe on that one, and Parker gets to the floor. I'm going to call this foul on either Troutman or Cohey. It'll be on Cohey. That's his second. It is his second indeed, so 4 fouls, so 1 more foul. It'll send Louisburg to the line for 2 shots. And a push off there, and fans aren't liking that. It's got a little chippy too quickly there. Timeout called by Louisburg. It'll be a full timeout, so we'll take a minute for a commercial break. Be back in just a minute on Paola Sports Live.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries. hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Back here on Paola Sports Live, close to 3.5 minutes left to go here in this ball game. Nathan Parker trapped by Curley and Cohey, and Curley's going to be called for a foul here. So I believe that'll now give him to 5. So 2 free throws on the way for Nathan Parker, and Jace Curley's going to be knotted up for his second foul. Like I said, it'll be Nathan Parker to shoot 2. Louisburg already 1 for 2 in the second half. First free throw from Parker's good. Can he go 2 for 2? Yes, he can. 3 of 4, 75% from the line. Louisburg Wildcats. Miles Vos checks out. Nathan Parker checks out. Vos still in, and his brother Brock are trying to trap Eddie Troutman. They will here on their side. Richmond bobbles it. Lost it, stolen away. Vos to Schultz. Troutman trying to take a charge, he gets it. J.D. Troutman, a nice charge taken there. And they'll force Louisburg to turn it over, their 4th of the half. Sanders to throw it in to Jace Curley. Trying to find Sanders. It's still going to be with the Panthers. Last touched by either Luke Schultz or Brock Vos. Sanders going to try again. Gets it to Troutman this time. Vos brothers going to trap him on their side of half court. Throws it to Richmond. Troutman back with it. Deep 3. Won't go. Vos, who's on the floor a second ago, gets back up and gets the rebound. Now you're down to less than 3 minutes here. Bell's got to kick into second gear. Plenty of time to do it. Down 9, close to 2.5 minutes. And Sanders will foul Vos. That's going to be number 3 on Micah Sanders. That'll be his 3rd, yes. So Brock Vos to the line for 2 shots. Sinks the first one. Can Vos go 2 for 2? Put him up 11. Shot won't count as somebody stepped over the line. I think it was Luke Schultz. Actually, though, I think we're going to erase it now. And they were double checking to make sure that it's the ref. That's towards Sanders that called the lane violation there. And so that second free throw will not count. So like I said, I believe Luke Schultz was the one that stepped over the line, and Louisburg trying to trap any Panthers they can, and Sanders sends Miles Vos to the floor, but that is short-lived as Troutman turns it over. Louisburg to get it back, and Schultz and Miles Vos high-fiving. And Brock Vos dropped the ball there initially, almost drops it again. So here come the Wildcats now, up 10, 2:20 to go. Wildcats could come out of here with a sweep of the Paola Panthers this basketball season. Troutman will be dialed up with his second foul. It'll be Luke Schultz for 2 at the line. First one from Schultz, knocks it down. It's Schultz's first points. And 2 for 2 at the line goes Schultz. Troutman. Blocking foul called on Miles Vos. It's 4 fouls on him. Things are getting a little chippy between Vos and the Panthers. Curley tries a 3 off the front rim. Sanders rebounds, puts it up again. That won't go either. Tipped out of bounds. Last touch by the Wildcats. The Panthers are still trying to stay in this one with 2 minutes to go here. Curley swings to Troutman. Dumps it down to Richmond. Trying to get it to Troutman. He's blown up inside. Going to the basket. Let's see who they give this to. They're going to give this to number 5. That's Brady Hickey. That's his first. And the team's 4th. So another foul will send Paola into the bonus as well. So Cohey, corner 3 on the catch and shoot. Won't go. Tipped. Almost gotten by Sanders. And he'll foul Schultz here. A lot of words said there. Micah Sanders now at 4 fouls. Schultz will go to the line. He made both of them on his first appearance. And knocks down his 3rd one. (42-29) now. Depending on the second free throw from Schultz, it rattles out. Rebounded by Eli Richmond. Sanders pushes the pace. Curley, deep 3, why not? Can't get it to go. Rebounded Brady Hickey. He's trapped. Hail Mary to Schultz, and Troutman will foul. That'll be his 3rd foul, and Schultz for the 3rd straight time will go to the line for 2 more shots. And this could either improve or worsen the free throw percentage of the day for Louisburg. They already shot 100%, making an and 1 in the first half. That was by Conley Hovey. First one to go for Schultz. Schultz has 4 points, all of them being off free throws. And Nathan Parker and Gavin Losey will check in momentarily. And Schultz knocks down them both on his 3rd attempt. And Schultz will check out, and so will Miles Vos. And Troutman will send Parker to the floor, and they'll call a blocking foul on Parker. That's his 3rd. That's his 3rd. That'll send J.D. Troutman to the line for 2 shots. Troutman already 1 of 1 at the line. First one off the front of the rim. And that'll be a 66% free throw shooting. And Troutman misses the 2nd. 0 for 2, and Paola will just go to the trap now. 1:20 to go. Hickey. Sanders trying to reach in to get a foul. And Louisburg just now going to play keep away. Here's Parker to Brock Vos, and Troutman to collect a foul. It's going to be his 4th, and it will send Brock Vos to the line for 2 shots. Got 1 minute and 4 seconds. Game's still not over, but Paola's still not ready to give up just yet as Vos knocks down the first free throw. And Conley Hovey checks out. In his place goes Derek Frederick, the 5'9 sophomore. Tristan Katzer and Stephen Bassett check in for Cohee and Curley, and Lane Hoffine to check in. Will check in for Eli Richmond. Melton, Losi, Brock Vos, Brady Hickey, and Frederick all on the floor. Second free throw from Brock Vos off the back iron. And Louisburg gets it back here. White Hoffine and Isaac Hall checking in momentarily. Here's Frederick. Guarded by Troutman. Oh! Katzer came flying in, trying to steal that one away. Brady Hickey is fouled. It's Katzer's first foul. And 2 shots at the line for Brady Hickey. 6 different Wildcat to shoot free throws. First free throw, good for Hickey. Point off fine, and Isaac Hall check in for Troutman and Micah Sanders. Isaac Hall and Hoffine, like I mentioned, in, and then also in for the Wildcats, it'll be number 32, Chris Suferling. And Hickey can't get the second one to go. It'll be poked out. Back to Hickey now. 40 seconds left. Hickey being guarded by Katzer. That's up for Losi. Frederick. Paola just still not wanting to give up here, and it'll be Chris Suferling to dribble out the clock here as Louisburg has swept the Paola Panthers by a final score of 46-29. And on senior night, Louisburg plays the spoiler for both teams sweeping Paola in both games they played in. Your final, Paola drops to 0-19, and the Wildcats move up to 8-11 on the season. We'll have statistics and an interview with Eli Richmond and Tristan Katzer momentarily, but we'll be back here in just a few minutes for our Face Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym post-game show here on Paola Sports Live.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you know you could have just called, right?
Oh. Call Go Brawley today.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler. Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
First Option Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Your home is your sanctuary, and it deserves to look its best. Whether you're looking to update your interior, spruce up your exterior, or give your cabinets a fresh look, trusted residential house painters Absolute Painting are here to help. At Absolute Painting, they specialize in providing top-notch home painting services to homeowners just like you. Their team of professionals have years of experience and the skills necessary to transform your home into a beautiful, welcoming space. Call for a free quote today. Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Ladies, do you know what you want to drink?
Ooh, yeah, I'll have the unlimited coffee.
Me too. You got some coffee?
You know, back in my day, unlimited meant There were no limits, but you need a limit. Tired of paying for unlimited offers that leave you feeling limited? Experience Limitless with Go Brawley.
Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Welcome back to the Panther Dome and on Paola Sports Live as we wrap up our coverage from the Panther Dome. The Wildcats get the clean sweep of the Panthers on the season, 46-29. Score the boys game, and as of the girls, it was 39-35. Final on that one. And we go into our post-game show. A bit more extended version as we're awaiting on the arrival of Eli Richmond and Tristan Katzer to join us here as we get our post-game show presented to you by Fade Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym. Fade Strong Barbershop combines traditions with the latest trends for a cut above the rest. Make your appointment by calling 913-713-8269. Fade Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today. Brendan Bowen back here with you as we kind of go over the final numbers of this one. I didn't really have much time to calculate there, and I'll do it very quickly here as Paola not scoring, only scored 10 points in that second half. Louisburg had a lot of points scored just off a matter of free throws or whether it be solid baskets underneath, tough baskets. Paola was relentless on defense, I should mention. As I'm almost finished with the team stats there, and I'll go over the turnovers as I have that finished. Louisburg won the turnover margin. They had 7 turnovers, 4 of them being in the second half. And as for the Panthers, they finished with 11 turnovers, 8 of them being in the second half. And for the Panthers, they went 2 of 4 at the line for 50%. And combined, they went 8 of 14, which puts them at 57% on the night. They shot 75% in the second half. And Louisburg, bear with me here. They made 11 free throws out of out of 16, which that brings them to a total of 69%. And then on a combined note, they shot 71% from the line, so an impressive feat by the Panthers to shoot above 50%. By the Wildcats to shoot above 50%, as I see Tristan Katzer screaming around there as we're awaiting on Eli Richmond and go over the individual statistics here. And I'll start off for, well, I guess his mom is taking photos. Go over the individual statistics here is. So starting off for the visitors, the Wildcats, the leading scorer tonight was Nathan Parker. He finished with 13. And that was followed up with Brady Hickey finishing the night with 8. 6 points from both Conley Hovey and Brock Vos. 5 points from Luke Schultz. 2 from number 2, Luke Hill. And then Miles Vos finishes the night with 6 points. And now we'll go to our home squad the Panthers. The leading scorer being Caden Cohey with 12. 8 points scored by J.D. Troutman. 4 points from Hoyt Hoffine. 2 points from Lane Hoffine and Micah Sanders. And a singular free throw from Eli Richmond, who will be joining us in just a moment as Cantor, I think, is finishing up photos. And here comes Eli Richmond. And good, how are you, Eli? Have you throw this on? And I want to welcome in Eli Richmond to our broadcast. And Eli, it was definitely probably not one of the nights you wanted to have, but you finished the night with a free throw, and Caden leads the team with scoring with 12. Talk to me about your overall perspective of the game tonight.
I mean, it's just tough when you can't get any shots to fall, and it's like that first quarter, it just seems like they did not miss the three. So, I mean, coming out of that, you know, it wasn't bad. It was, like a 10-point lead going into half. I mean, it was a 2-point lead going into half, 10-point lead in the second quarter. And, I mean, it's not awful by any standards, but it's just, it seems like all year we've been coming from behind. And it's like we just needed to be ahead, have momentum, get some shots, and it just lit on the basket tonight.
And I want to talk to you about Tonganoxie, where you did have to come from behind. And in that third quarter, you managed to take the lead by as much as 2 points and were able to keep with Tonganoxie the whole time. But then, like Baldwin opens up on a 15-0 run. Tongi opens up on a 6-0 run in the fourth quarter. Talk to me about what it feels like whenever you have the momentum leading up to it and then it kind of just crashes down all of a sudden, but you guys look very impressive, still trying to fight for whatever you're trying to accomplish.
Yeah, it's weird sometimes because, yeah, we are ahead, and then it's like something snaps in our mind and we're like, okay, yeah, let's just give them like a 10-point lead randomly, and I don't know, I try to fight at all times no matter what it is, whether it's down 25, which we've found that somewhere this year. So, or it's down 1, or we're up. I mean, it's the same mindset through the whole entire thing. Just trying to grind it out. You know, like people say from Paola, it's the Paola way. It's the toughness. It's the fight. It's not about the 3-point and the fancy dunks. That's just not Paola. And you know, I think that's obviously we're 0-19. I could be honest, I could give 2 craps about our record, to be honest. I just go out there and have fun. I mean, just try to make jokes out of it. But, you know, it does sometimes get to you, especially going to the locker room tonight. You know, senior game, last of the year, it's just like, dang, you know. Couldn't find a win yet. You know, obviously got Emporia on Thursday. You know, they're a pretty good team. But it's just about toughness and grit, honestly. That's really what it is.
And although there hasn't been much success this year, like you mentioned, still haven't found a win yet. But what have you enjoyed most about this season with this team? There's a lot of young guys, you and Tristan being the only 2 seniors, and then you got the juniors with JD, Micah, Caden, Jace, and then you got a young freshman like Steven Bassett coming through the ranks and putting an impressive number up. Talk to me about this team and what there's going to be for years to come.
It's like, especially this year, it's just all about the camaraderie we have with each other. It's like every single dude is just, we've always been together. Like, I know Jace, Micah, Caden, JD. JD moved here a couple years ago. But, like, we've been around each other for years now. So we it may not show it on the scoreboard. We have so much chemistry in our team, and it's like, even though we're down and it's all negative, we still find positives in damn near every situation. So for future to come, you know, obviously, like you said, Steven and both Hoffines, you know, I mean, they can slam it down at any time. They're freaking crowd jumpers, whatever it is. And then Steven, you know, I think there's a late kid who used to play for Paola. I like to compare Steven to him. He was an average kid as a freshman, Justin Criddle, and he started to gain his way, and he was, I mean, an amazing all-state type of player his senior year. So I think Steven can really get that. And, I mean, if you just Hoyt and Lane got to get in the weight room, man. That's all it is. That's all it is they get in the weight room, you know, get a couple pounds on, and I think they'll start throwing it, hammering it down like Giannis and all the NBA guys. Come on, man. But yeah, it's been fun. It's so surreal, you know. Looking back, it's stuff that I'll cherish no matter what it is.
Absolutely. And talk to me about your first appearance on varsity. What year was that? And talk to me about your first game and kind of your first season.
So my first game ever was my sophomore year, and it was the Burlington tournament, and go all the way down to Burlington. You know, I think someone was sick or something, so I get pulled up. You know, scrawny little sophomore. I remember we were playing Burlington at their place. I think it was Friday night. And I remember I got in for 30 seconds. You know, I'm shitting bricks, dude. I'm so afraid. So, oh shoot, I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My bad. But you know, it's just I had a lot of fun. And you know, the next year, junior year, I'm sorry, I'm freaking 18-year-old cussing on Paola Sports Live. All the little kids out there, I'm sorry, don't be like me. But you know, it's just junior year. You know, it was a junior year starter with Kale, Landon, all those guys. JJ, you know, he didn't come out this year, but you know, it's just it's always been fun, no matter what it was. Really, I find the positives and the worst negatives. So
absolutely. And the scrawny little sophomore you are now, you're now playing next level football at
yes,
KU
sir.
football.
Yes,
Talk to me. Congratulations again, by the way.
Thank you.
Talk to me about
Rock Chalk. Come on now.
I'm more of an emo guy, but I'll support you, brother. I'll support you. But talk to me about.
That's my guy over there.
He's a KU student, so.
Hella, yes.
So talk to me about what the process was like and what made you want to pick KU to spend your next couple of years of college football there.
So obviously recently, I don't know if you guys saw this, but their O-line coach, Coach Fuchs, he's on the Tennessee Titans now. He got signed as a coach there, so he was a really big factor. He was very personable, made it very easy for me to choose that choice just because he made me already feel at home, and I had visited twice. So never put on the jersey, whatever it is, and he just really made me feel at home, and I thank him for that. And then just right now, it's just KU football is on the rise. I mean, I don't think there's a better program to join right now than KU. So, I mean, you know, Washburn, Fort Hays, Benedictine, all those guys, you know, I always thank them for recruiting me, but it was just, in the end, it was a very clear decision that it was go D1, go KU, and go play for Coach Leipold and the boys that are on the come up. So.
Absolutely, and kind of one of my final questions for you is talk to me about what you're going to miss about this town, this team, Paola in general.
I'm going to miss the fans, dude. I mean, it's like I come out here every Tuesday, Friday night, sometimes Thursdays, and it's just, you know, it might not look packed, but, I mean, I just feel the energy every single time, whether that was football games, you know, go to baseball games. There's people always there. We really support well in this town, 100%. And I think that's been the biggest part for me. It's just the family that comes from all the fans. You know, everybody knows your name. Everybody knows who you are. All the little kids look up to you. So I was that kid at one time, you know, and I understand my parents are those parents. You know, they've always supported. So it's been a fun ride, and obviously still got track, throwing discus and shot, but for an actual like team sport where you compete, man, it's been so surreal, and I'm gonna truly miss it because, you know, I'll never play basketball again besides maybe intramurals, but I mean that's not, you know, going for a state championship, but you know, it's honestly kind of sad too, you know, just it's over.
But and sadly Thursday will be the last game for you as a Panther. Talk to me about, you know, you may not be in the playoffs, but you still got one more game to give it your all, and this team your all. Talk to me about how you're going to game plan against Emporia, and what things are you going to take away as your last moments as a Panther is?
I mean, I think the only thing that you can think of is go 100% at all times. I mean, why else? We're 0-19. You know, I've had very little success this year. Why not just send it all out on a high note? Whether you get 50-pieced, you know, you still tried very hard. So, I don't know. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen, and I'll be right there on that court at 7:30. So, any of these people watching, come watch the last game. Just be here, be loud, be supportive, and just try to enjoy the last moments of the season.
Yes, absolutely. And Eli, thank you again.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations on all your endeavors.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Gotta watch your mouth, sir.
I know. I'm a bad influence.
That is Eli Richmond. Folks, I do apologize for the vulgar language there. It's definitely not intentional, but we're all young, but definitely something we can skip past there. But with my last words here, definitely tune in Thursday. Back here on Paola Sports Live at 5:45. We'll be live here from the Panther Dome once again for the final time, the final home game of the year as they take on the Emporia Spartans. Girls after that will look to find a playoff push and see who they take on. And at the moment, it looks to be either, Fort Scott or Bishop Miege, or you could throw in a Wamego or a Ottawa there, but most likely to be either Fort Scott or Miege. But whatever happens will happen. So thank you again for everybody on Paola Sports Live tuning in. Alongside my woman Bailey Freeman, I'm Brendan Bolin, signing off from the Panther Dome. Roll Panthers.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.